Let's welcome our next guest.
Our next guest needs very little introduction. You'll know him as one half of Australia's #1 podcast, the Hamish and Andy podcast.
Hello. Hi.
Whee! He's also a diehard Carlton fan. So, bring in the tissues, break out the violin. We are gathered here today to bury what was once a great team. Their finals run was cut brutally short far too soon. We invite Andy Lee to the podium to say a few words.
Bug off the lot of you.
Do you know what? Finals are overrated.
Yeah, that one was. Oh, jeez.
And you made the journey.
I made the journey. You know what was funny about the journey was, obviously the game was a nightmare, and then I finished and went, all right, I got to get out of this
now
city.
I'm stuck in Brisbane.
Yeah, exactly.
How much were flights?
Oh, yeah, exactly. So I was straight home. I was about actually 1:45 in the morning. I'm like, when is the first flight out? It was 7 a.m. and I got on it. And this music should have been playing as everyone boarded the plane, because a lot of people had all Carlton. A lot of people had the same idea, except for Andrew Dillon, the
CEO.
Yeah, he was in business class, just smiling at everyone as they went past. But it was everyone with scrunched up,
crying into their
scarves, just walking. This down the middle aisle, so it felt ceremonial. And then to our seats, and then Gary Lyon and Jack Rewalt got on. I think they wanted to get out of there as well after commentating.
Jeez.
Yep.
Yes, my Paulie was flying home from Brisbane as well, my fiance, and he saw Michael Voss, the coach, and they knew each other from their school days. They bumped into each other, and Paul goes, "Oh, g'day, Vossy," and he was like, "Mate, I do not want to walk down these escalators out to the baggage collection." He's like, "I know what I'm walking into."
It's real grim, the camera crew at the bottom of the escalators.
He's like, "What do they want me to say?" I
got to do a big shout out to good mates of mine, Abby and Matt, at a radio station in Brisbane, who broke into your hotel room in Brisbane the night before.
What did they do?
They decorated
the whole thing with Brisbane Lions gear. Down to the doona cover, right? Right.
That's funny.
There was even the Lions mascot was even in my room.
I saw you opening a card.
They had last year's prelim on when Carlton got destroyed by Lions on the telly. I don't know how you even get that up. And a card from the CEO of the Lions.
Did it play the song when you opened the card?
It played the song where you opened it.
Yeah, so how'd they do the Chromecast?
So I'd thrown everything aside and tossed it on the ground and went to bed and stuff. I went out and was ready to be triumphantly, do something funny with a video when Carlton won. And I get back, and the cleaning lady or man had been through and put everything back perfectly, including putting the doona cover back on the doona.
No.
I don't think they intentionally did it to kind of mock me. I think they just were doing their job. But I ended up not even. I slept under a Brisbane Lions doona cover. I couldn't be bothered doing so.
So what happened? At what stage did you sit there in the Gabba and think, this ain't going very well?
Was it this one?
Wheels and goes, and that is good. First blood Lions.
I mean, that was the first goal.
That was the first goal.
Was it this one?
Now Kai Loman gets a really good look at it and slams it through.
No, still confident. Still confident. Yeah.
I think the moment of the match was maybe this one.
Archie piling on the pain for the Blues.
It's about now, I'd like to point out that neither of their two teams made the finals, Andy. So I wouldn't be copying or ribbing from these two.
Round 0, we were 47 points down and we won. So
what's round 0?
Yeah, it's done.
That's a whole other argument. It's
been a very long and confusing year.
Are you talking about the pre-season?
No, round 0.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to quickly do it for you, Loz. Basically, the NRL made a big fuss about playing games in America.
In Vegas.
Yes.
So the AFL went, oh, gosh, we better do something. Having already put out all the rounds, we better do something as well. So they created
Let's
a
steal
round
March
0.
on the NRL.
Not in Vegas, just in Melbourne.
No, interstate.
Oh, the gather round.
We literally no, don't conflate it.
It's a pre-gather round.
We had this argument at the start of the year.
Don't gather round.
No, not gather round.
Let's go to Sydney and Brisbane and play some footy.
Let's go to NRL focused and make sure while they're all away.
And that's the last time the Carlton won? Why
Well,
would you
they were playing against Brisbane. The only time we played them this year, we were 47 points
They
down. We came
stalled
back,
back.
we won. So I was still confident when we were 10 goals down.
that we could do it?
Yeah.
But we didn't.
No, we
60 to
didn't.
0, the scoreboard read.
It was like you guys
Wow.
didn't even know the game had started.
It really was.
Did you
Yeah.
go with the whole fam again? Because I know you love going to the footy with your beautiful
No,
dad.
I was gonna. You'll like this. I said to Dad, "Do you want to come up?" And he goes, "Nah, leave that for Sydney." I'm like, yeah.
Oh, Dad.
So Dad and I actually had bought 6 tickets to the game in Sydney before.
Oh, no.
So yeah, Dad and I might have a little harbour cruise.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
That'll be cute.
Hey, Andy, I was in Fiji last week. I did the show remotely. Now, when I went to the check-in desk to check in, the guy at check-in said, "Oh, are you over working with Mr. Andy?" And I was like, "What are
Mr.
you
Andy?
talking
Mr.
about?"
Andy.
Were we there at the same time?
And he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry." And I was like, "What? No, you're going to have to tell me who the hell Mr. Andy is." And he goes, "Andy Lee was here yesterday, so I assumed you two were working together." I'm like, "No, Andy and I are not rendezvousing
We missed by a
in
day.
Fiji."
That would have been great, salacious
I
headline.
was about
know.
to say on the old Daily Mail.
I should have
Hello.
rolled with it.
Yeah.
And so you were there with a whole crew of fam, it looked like.
Yeah, just my
It
whole
is a
family.
great family holiday spot,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Was that for Father's Day or something?
Well, it just so happened to be on Father's Day, so we pretended it was kind of that celebration. But no, it was just a chance to go on a full family holiday. My mum and dad, my brother, sister, and their families.
So many kids.
Question.
Yeah.
Did you find it weird eating dinner at 5 o'clock?
Yeah.
Because you're a midnight eater, aren't
Yeah,
you?
we've had this chat,
So we just had a late lunch.
Well, as a child, did you go free? Did you eat free?
Yeah, it was. I'd never done the full family resort.
How many kids?
There was. I mean, we had 5 kids on our side, but obviously it's just the whole resort's kids.
Full of kids.
And you had your vouchers for dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I did see our kid eating cheese off the tongs at one point on nacho night.
Yeah.
But besides, not from my family. But besides that, it was so much fun, and it's just like water slides and a lot of you got to be careful though.
Did you go
with
in the pool?
Yeah, you got to be careful with the pools though, because
Yeah,
a lot of them are about a foot and a half deep. Toddlers.
Yeah, there's a lot of kids' pools.
And I saw one guy
Oh, no, great.
just got there, scull a beer. They were there for a wedding, and he's gone cannonball, and he's run to the side and just tried to do the big bomb.
I indulged in the swim up bar, but I made the mistake of putting my head under, and I got piss here. Remember, I came back with
You
piss here.
did too.
You got
Yeah.
busy. I got food poisoning or gastro or some such thing.
Parasite. You would've got
I had
parasite.
nothing. It was a lovely place to go and stay.
No, I loved Fiji. It was good. But I was very sad I didn't bump into you when the man at check-in said, "Oh, you're
It
going
is
on
a
holidays
shame.
with Mr. Andy." I was
Hey,
like, I don't know who Mr. Andy is.
Mr.
but
Andy, we
I'm
need
keen.
to talk about the 100
Oh.
Yes.
with Andy Lee. It returns for season 7.
Yes.
Tomorrow
This has
night,
become a Channel 9 staple.
8:45 on Channel 9 and 9 now. I've got a preview of the ep.
Doherty's kick.
Sorry.
Scores. Cameron scores.
That was the crushing one, actually. The Doherty kicked 6 metres to
is that when
Cameron.
he's-
That was the crush. That was actually the one where I was like, all right,
Hit him, lace out.
Is that where he sprayed it?
No, he just kicked it 6 minutes directly to Jeremy Cameron.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, Charlie Cameron.
Whoopsie.
Who's on the show this week?
Who's in the show this
What's
week?
it about this week on the 100?
I'm going to test you guys.
Yes, please.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah,
love this. I love the 100.
Tom Gleeson, Sophie Monk, Mike Goldsbeen tomorrow night, but we're going to cover off topics like secrets. We've got a topic called This or That, where you just get 2 options. I'll start with one of those.
Okay.
Where do Australians sit on this one? Orange juice, pulp or no pulp?
Pulp.
Oh, pulp.
Pulp.
Every day of the week.
You're
62%.
But you know what? I saw a
You've
funny
all
meme.
lost touch.
I saw a funny meme the other day.
Since you got
That's
number
strong.
1 in your little breakfast shows. No, you've all lost touch. 55% of Australians say no pulp.
Oh, no, I'm a pulp gal. But I
what's
saw a
wrong
meme
with
the
them?
other day that said, people having pulp in orange juice is wild. Imagine having a chunk of potato in your vodka. You wouldn't like it.
I'm more of
Yeah.
a milkshake guy. You got another?
Yep. Okay, this is about workmates.
Oh, maybe we'll
So you can
wrap it up here.
You
It's
can
been a
look,
long week in here while I was away.
what percent of Australians know about a workmate's affair?
Oh,
I do know about one.
Who?
Don't look
No,
at me.
that's not how the game works.
But good attempt. Because
I nearly spilled the beans.
sometimes
No,
you
that's
just
not
say
I'm one of
it.
those people that go, I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Because then I'm the person.
Garbage. You are the biggest old queen and gossip I've ever met. That is not true. You would get a sniff
You're
of
the
an
instigator.
affair and you would be a rat up a drain guy. You are such a liar.
But I would like the public perception to be I don't want to know.
Well, that's
you
been
an old
quashed.
Gossip.
Big old queen.
You are. And you drop little hints about it to everyone that you knew. I know what's going on.
That's
here.
great.
She's got me. She's got me.
Well, enjoy the cricket season.
Yes.
I hear it's going to be an exceptional summer.
Thank you, Clint. Appreciate that.
And the
Hey.
cruise with your dad in Sydney.
Yeah, I'm going to take them both as compliments and not jibes. Thanks, guys.
The
That's very nice
100
of you.
with Andy Lee returns for season 7. Congrats on 7 seasons
Thank
too,
you.
mate.
Yeah,
That's
no one's as
huge.
surprised as I am.
Tomorrow, 8:45 on 9 and 9 now.
Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.